Hello everyone, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. So in the last part, we had to go to the Korcari Wild to get some stuff for Duncan, so that we can do our like ritual stuff or whatever. And we met Morrigan, and we met her mom. Crazy mom, by the way. Let's see, can we talk?
Let's get back to Duncan quickly. If we wait too long, you won't be able to swing a dead cat without hitting a darkspawn.
Okay.
Greetings.
Oh.
It is good to finally have a moment to speak with you.
Oh, okay. Where are you from?
I hail from Redcliffe, but Duncan recruited me in Highever, a city off the northern coast. Have you traveled there?
No, never.
I was in Arlayman's retinue when he attended King Maric's funeral. It was in Highever that I met my Helena. I was smitten. She has the most beautiful eyes, my Helena. Now, for years, I found any excuse to return there. We married a year ago. Arlayman gave me leave to serve in Highever, but I was attempting to persuade Helena to come to Redcliffe with me, at least until I was recruited.
So... how did the Grey Wardens find you?
Last month, Duncan visited Highever, and the band held a tournament in his honor. I won the Grand Melee. It was hard to leave my wife. We married only a year ago, and she is heavy with child now.
Oh.
But Ferelden needs my blade, and I shall not falter.
Oh gosh. Let's, not get him killed, please. Sorry. What do you think of Duncan?
He has a seemingly impossible task, with a scarce handful of Grey Wardens, yet he does not complain or flinch from his duty.
What do you think we should do now?
We should go back to Duncan. If we are fortunate, we've completed the joining and all passed.
Let's go.
Indeed.
Okay, let's talk to this guy.
So, you're the one we spent all that time waiting for, hmm?
And what does that have to do with anything? Where are you from?
I grew up in a
I can't
village
be
about a
mean.
day's trip to
I
the
would've
east.
been mean too.
Little blot you wouldn't even find on a map. Haven't been back in years. I struck out for the city as soon as I could outrun my pa. I've been in Denerim for what, 6 years now? Never liked it much, but there's more purses there than anywhere else.
So you're a cut purse?
And a pickpocket, thank you very much. Or was, anyhow. Who'd ever guess I'd end up a Grey Warden?
So how did the Grey Wardens
I
find
found
you?
them. I cut Duncan's purse while he was standing in a crowd. He grabs my wrist, but I squirm out and bolt. The old bugger can run, but the garrison caught me first.
Huh.
I'm a wanted man in Denerim, you see, so they were going to string me up right there.
Wow. What happened then?
Duncan stopped them, invoked the right of conscription. I gave the garrison the finger while I was walking away. Don't know why Duncan wants someone like me, but he says finesse is important and that I'm fast with a blade. You bet your boots I am. Besides, it beats getting strung up.
So what do you think of Duncan?
All right for an old bugger. He's faster than he looks too.
What do you think we should do now?
We got everything, so let's go back. I'm hungry.
Alright, let's go.
Hey, I'm following you, aren't I?
Why is he like snarky to me, man? Okay, let's go back. It's like nighttime now. Oh, wait. Ha, I almost forgot. I literally almost forgot.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
Is this the flower you're looking
Let me
for?
see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Yeah, give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment.
We're about to get a puppy.
He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
How long before there's an
A day,
improvement?
maybe 2. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery.
Oh, good.
Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
Yay! You think that's possible?
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector.
Mabari? That's what they're
Come
called?
back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
Yay! Okay.
The Mabari's responding well. As I said, come back after the battle's done. He's bound to be livelier then.
Okay, yay! Move! I'm excited. Duncan.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Now will you tell me what this ritual is about? Maybe we should tell you about Morrigan and her mother.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had scrolls. They were both very odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
Now will you tell us what this ritual
I
is
will
about?
not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
I have no problem facing what is to come. Is that why the joining is so secret? You're saying this ritual can kill us? I've come this far, I want to see this through. You're saying this ritual can kill us?
As could any darkspawn you might face in battle. You would not have been chosen, however, if I did not think you had a chance to survive.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree.
love how tiny
Let's
I
have it
look.
done.
I'm such a
Then
baby.
let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
Oh no. I'm scared. Oh gosh.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Calm down, there's nothing we can do about it now. I don't like this any more than you do. I swear I'm the bravest one here, and I'm a woman. Are all humans such cowards? I'll say calm down, there's nothing we
I
can
only
do
know
about it
that
now.
my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't
Oh, I
seem
hope
fair.
it doesn't die.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
Will you both shut up? That's a horrible thing to say, but we don't know that, David. Just say, that's a horrible thing to say.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
Yeah, hell yeah.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the darkspawn and use it to slay the archdemon.
Okay. Let's get on with it then. Those who survive, and if we're not sure about this, those who survive.
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will
gonna
not
do
be
something.
forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Davith,
Everything's just froze for a
step
second.
forward.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's creepy.
Make his breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have
Oh,
a wife,
no.
a child.
There is
Had I
no
known.
turning back.
No. You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
Oh no, he's gonna kill him. Oh! Oh!
I am sorry.
That was brutal. So they're both dead. That wasn't laughing, that was
But
me
the
hiding
joining
across.
is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
Oh gosh. Here I go.
From this moment
I hate
forth,
this.
You are a Grey Warden.
Something's gonna happen to me. Would you hear that? Hi,
It is
Alistair.
finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
Me.
How do you feel?
It's over. I feel fine. Let's see. Nothing you said prepared me for that.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I
Oh.
had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Oh.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
The king? What kind of
The
meeting?
king is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Okay. So sorry if like my audio sounded like far away. It's because I have this headset. It's Kitty Kraken's headset, the pink quartz one, and I just stick out the thing, and I didn't know you can actually twist it. So it was like twisted away from my mouth, but now it's closer to my mouth. So yeah. Sorry if I sounded so far away for like the past, like, how many parts have I done? Like 3 or 4. And I think we're gonna go to over here. So that's crazy. We just went through like a weird ritual and I got a level up. I want more. Oh, I don't have any. Never mind, that's weird. Then why did it say? Next? Maybe it's this one? Oh, okay. I really like this one. So, play. So let's see if we can go to the dog. Who is this? Oh, that's Alistair.
If the king wants to see you and Duncan, you probably shouldn't keep him waiting. He might get mad, start crying. You'll feel bad and, well, it won't be pretty.
Oh my gosh, Alistair. He's such... Oh, he's so... Oh gosh. What about... Is the ready...
Mabari's responding well. As I said, come back after the battle's done. He's bound to be livelier then.
Okay, let's go. So we have to go to... Right there, after the joining. Yeah. How do we put this on? Oh, that looks nice. Wow. Okay, cool. Just because we need more. That looks nice. Okay. Ooh, Grey Warden stuff. Cool. Okay, and we could sell that stuff. Hold on.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some
Do we have to
supplies,
keep
perhaps?
like
Let me know
doing
what
this?
you'd like.
So let's see. This stuff. Well, I don't want to get rid of the chainmail stuff in case I can wear it later. Well, I can't wear this stuff now. But like accessories, like, do I need all of this? What's a memory band? I mean, it costs nothing, so Ring of Sturdy, the Lucky Stone. Oh, I'll promise ring. No, we're keeping that. I just don't know. I think we're gonna what was it? Non-plot items. Like the longbow, like I don't do any of this, so firebolt. Oh, yeah, sell that. Fire arrow, sell that. Arrow, sell. With a hood. Oh, it's armor. Grey Warden, arcane hood. Grey Warden, heavy helmet. Helm of the Deep. I don't wanna. Okay. I guess that's it. We look nice. Look at us go. Okay, we should, although some armor provides great protection, safety comes at a price. Anything heavier than regular clothing causes fatigue, which increases the mana or stamina cost of spells and talents by a percentage. That's stupid. Sorry. Okay, looks like we gotta go. I think he's up here, right? Yeah, right there. And we already. Wait, did we go up here? I don't think we ever went up here, but that's where Alistair is going, so. Let's see what's going on.
I understand your joining is complete. You are blessed by the Maker.
Oh, thanks.
Ferelden can defeat these things on its own. We need no Orlesian charity.
Okay.
The Orlesian Grey Wardens would be a great support in the coming battle.
Have you seen one of them close up?
No?
May the Maker preserve us all. They say the darkspawn horde has grown larger.
Oh,
Well met, Grey Warden.
thank you. See, some gals are nice.
Lucky
Oh,
dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
who is this prisoner exactly?
They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right?
Why did he want to desert?
Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the darkspawn will drag you off and eat you.
It seems a waste for you to guard
I
him
can't just
over.
let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else.
Can I talk to him?
Just don't give him nothing. And don't try letting him go.
Cool, let's talk.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner.
Ah!
I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
You have been sentenced? Oops.
No. They put someone like me in a cage
Okay.
until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Tell me why you're in there first. That's horrible. Why
I
haven't they fed
expect
you?
nobody thought of it with all the battles and such.
I'll see what I can
Just
do.
ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
New quest, the hungry deserter. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
So... Persuade. So you missed one
So,
meal.
it's not up to me to make sure he gets fed.
What if I buy it?
10 silver. Well, feed him if you want to. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
Cool. So we fed him. I guess so. Ostigar, the hungry. Give the guards food to the prisoner. The prisoner and the king has begged you for some food. Well, that's what I'm trying to do, but he doesn't let me talk to him.
So?
Oh.
Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Here's some food.
Much obliged. You're a kind soul, you are. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you.
Yay! Who are you?
Sorry, Grey Warden, but Duncan informed us that you're not to enter the main army camp for now.
Oh, the dog was sniffing me. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Where did Alistair go? Who's this?
Oh, someone!
Nurse.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the darkspawn blood.
You.
Oh.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The darkspawn are coming.
We have them on the run. You're mad. Why do you say that?
I saw them. We're gonna die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
What's wrong with him?
Aside from his wounds, we're not sure. His blood is untainted. He's just terrified.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
She just looks at me like, she's like, something's wrong with this one. Well, I guess that's it, I suppose. So, wait, what? How much time I got left? Oh, okay, so I'll just read the codex. So, let me know if you guys are liking the codexes or not. I mean, at this point, honestly, like, because this is, like, pre-recorded AF. I don't know. So the Tevinter Imperium. Ah! So the Imperium is little more than a dilapidated old lantern crouching in the crouching in the far north of Thedas, drunkenly cursing at passerby to recall her faded beauty. One can see that the Minrithus was once the center of the world. The vestiges of her power and artistry yet stand, but they are buried in the layers of filth that the Imperium decadence has accumulated over the ages. The magocracy, I don't know, live in the elegant stone towers, literally elevated above the stench of the slaves and peasants below. The outskirts of the Minrithus are awash in the sea of refugees turned destitute by the never-ending war between the Imperium and the Canary. And yet the Imperium survives, whether with sword or magic. Tevinter remains a force to be reckoned with. Menethris has been besieged by men, by Canary and Andraste herself, and never fallen. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, the travels of a Chantry scholar by Brother Genitive. The Grey Wardens. The first blight had already raged for 90 years. The world was in chaos. A god had risen, twisted and corrupted. The remaining gods of Tevinter were silent, withdrawn. What writing we have recovered from those times is filled with despair. For everyone believed, from the greatest archons to the lowliest slaves of the world, was coming to an end. At Weishaupt fortress in the desolate Anderfels, a meeting transpired. Soldiers of the Imperium, seasoned veterans who had known nothing in their entire lives except hopeless war, came together. When they left Weishaupt, they had renounced their oaths to the Imperium. They were soldiers no longer. They were the Grey Wardens. The Wardens began an aggressive campaign against the Blight, striking back against the Darkspawn, reclaiming lands given up for the lost. The Blight was far from over, but their victories brought notice, and soon they received aid from every nation in Thedas. They grew in numbers as well as reputation. Finally, in the year 992 of the Tevinter Imperium, upon the Silent Plains, they met the archdemon Dumay in battle. A third of all the armies of northern Thedas were lost to the fighting, but Dumay fell and the Darkspawn fled back underground. Even that was not the end. The Imperium once revered 7 gods: Dumay, Zazikal, Toth, Endoro Lusacan and Earthamiel 4 had risen as archdemons. The Grey Wardens have kept watch through the ages, well aware that peace is fleeting and that their war continues until the last of the dragon gods is gone. From Ferelden Folklore and History by Sister Petrine Chantry Scholar. Okay. The Kakari Wilds. Oh shoot, what the heck? Why are they so long? The Kakari Wilds. It is said that in the midst of the Black Age, when werewolves stalked the lands of Ferelden in numbers that kept every farmholder indoors and a hound on every doorstep, a powerful Arl of the Alamari people stood and declared that he would put an end to the threat. His Arling stood on the border of the dark forest on the southern border of the Ferelden Valley, and he claimed that the werewolves used the forest to launch their midnight assault on humanity. For 20 years, this Arl led an army to the warriors and hounds deep into the forest. In his hunt for the werewolves, he slew not only every werewolf he came upon, but also every member of the Chassin Wilder folk. And any one of them, he said, could harbor a demon inside and thus be a werewolf in disguise. For 20 years, the forest rang with screams and the rivers ran red. The tales said that an old Chassin woman found her son dead at the Arl's blade. She pulled one of those very blades from her son's heart and plunged it into her own chest, cursing the Arl's name as she died. So where her blood touched the ground, a mist began to rise. It spread and spread until it was everywhere in the forest. The Arl's army became lost, and it said that they died there. Others said they wander still. The ruins of his Arling stand to this day, filled with the ghosts of the women waiting eternally for their husbands to return. The forest of the legend is, of course, the Kakari Wilds. They are as many legends about the great southern forests as there are shadows, or so the saying goes. The Chassin Wilder folk have made their homes there since mankind first came to these lands, and the wildlands spread as far into the south as anyone has ventured. Beyond the mist are vast tracts of snow, white-capped mountains, and entire fields of ice. It is a land too cold for mankind to survive. Yet the Chassin eke out an existence even there, and they tell the horrors beyond the wilds that the lowland folk could not begin to comprehend. To most, Ferelden simply ends with the Kakari Wilds. There is nothing beyond. The Wilds is a land of great trees, wet marshes, and dangerous monsters. What more needs to be said? From Land of the Wilds by Mother alias Chantry Scholar 918 Dragon. Okay, last one. Darkspawn. To those who have sought to claim heaven by violence destroyed it. What was golden and impure turned black. Those who had once been mage lords, the brightest of their age, were no longer men, but monsters. Threnodes 12:1. Sin was in the midwife that ushered the Darkspawn into the world. The Magisters fell from the Golden City, and their fate encompassed all of our worlds, for they were not alone. No one knows where the Darkspawn come from. A dark mockery of men in the darkest places they thrive, growing in numbers as a plague of locusts. In raids they will often take captives, dragging their victims alive into the deep roads, but most evidence suggests that these are eaten. Like spiders, it seems Darkspawn prefer their food still breathing. Perhaps they are simply spawned by the darkness. Certainly we know that evil has no trouble of perpetuating itself. The last blight was in the Age of Towers, striking once again at the heart of Tevinter, spreading south into our lay and east into the free marches. The plague spread as far as Ferelden, but the withering and twisting of the land stopped well beyond our borders. Here the Darkspawn have never been more than the stuff of legends. In the northern lands, however, particularly Tevinter and the Anderfells, they say Darkspawn haunt the hinterlands, preying on outlying farmers and isolated villages, a constant threat. From Ferelden Folklore and History by Sister Petrine Chantry Scholar. Wow. So it's like really nice to read these. And please let me know if you guys don't want me to read them, because I can just read them on my own. I just do it like in case you guys have never played Origins, which is kind of weird to say because I feel like everyone probably has at this point. But yeah, I'm so excited to keep going. That was weird, that cutscene from earlier. So I'm excited to see where this goes. And I was talking to my my Twitter pals, and I think I know what route I'm gonna take in terms of characters and storylines. So I'm excited, and I hope it gets to work out. So thank you guys for watching this part. I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye. Have a great day.